Hello, Mr. Geiselhardt here, and let's take a look at the 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. In a 30, 60, 90 triangle, there's also ratios of the sides that are always the same. The sides are always in the ratio of 1, 2, and the square root of 3, where 1 is the shortest side, or the side opposite the 30-degree angle. 2 is the hypotenuse, or opposite the 90-degree angle, and the square root of 3 is opposite of the 60-degree angle. We can use similar triangles and ratios to solve for missing sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangle as long as we know one of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create ratios out of the sides using the ratios that we're given for every 30, 60, 90 triangle. So I'm going to first identify the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side opposite the 90-degree angle. That will always be over 2. Then I want to identify the shortest side. The shortest side is always opposite the 30-degree angle, so I'm going to put that over 1. And then the side opposite the 60-degree angle always goes over the square root of 3. So now I'm going to just write a proportion to solve for y. So I'm going to use this and this to solve for y. So 20 over 2 is equal to y over the square root of 3. If I cross multiply, I'll get 2y is equal to 20 times the square root of 3. Then if I divide by 2, I get y equals 10 times the square root of 3. If I want to find x, all I'm going to do is take this and set those equal to each other in a proportion. So 20 over 2 equals x over 1. Well, x over 1 is just x, and 20 over 2 is equal to 10. So x is equal to 10, and y is equal to 10 times the square root of 3. Now let's do an example where I'm given the shortest side. So again, I want to identify which side is the shortest by saying that it's opposite the 30-degree angle. So I'm going to put that over 1. The hypotenuse is opposite the 90-degree angle, so I'm going to put that over 2. And the middle side is always opposite the 60-degree angle, so that goes over the square root of 3. So again, I'm just going to set up a proportion. If I want to solve for x, I'm just going to do 8 over 1 equals x over 2. When I cross multiply, I get that x is equal to 16. If I want to find y, I set up a proportion using these two. So I get y over the square root of 3 is equal to 8 over 1. When I cross multiply, I get y equals 8 times the square root of 3. And lastly, we're going to take a look at an example where I'm given the side that's opposite the 60-degree angle, or the middle length side. So in this case, the side opposite the 60-degree angle has to go over the square root of 3. The side opposite the 30-degree angle goes over 1. And the side opposite the 90-degree angle, or the hypotenuse, goes over 2. So if I want to solve for y, I just set these two equal to each other. So y over 2 is equal to 7 over the square root of 3. So I get y times the square root of 3 is equal to 14. Divide by the square root of 3, and I get y is equal to 14 over the square root of 3. Now I'm going to solve for x. To do that, I'm going to use these two and set them up in a proportion. So x over 1 equals 7 over the square root of 3. When I cross multiply, or actually I don't need to cross multiply because x over 1 is just x, so x will equal 7 over the square root of 3.